Okay, this is something I want to show you. First thing I built was this. Alright, it's a 3/4 copper pipe. Alright, crystal at one end, citrine in the other, and two DT crystals inside, with a metal resin matrix. Okay, outside handle. I felt as though it needed an organic layer, and it kind of works. It works, but not as good as I'd like it to work. And so I built this. All right, it's exactly the length of elbow to the tip of the finger. Okay, inside here is packed with 10 crystals. Okay, and it has this thing on the end. All right, in order to get that in, I had to use a reducer, 3/4 to 1/2 inch, and it was just enough to fit this in here. Okay, well, the crystals inside here are the same crystals that's right out here. All right, but after I built it, it was kind of front heavy, needed a pommel. All right, so there's the pommel. Now it would have been just as easy to take one of these things and fill it up with resin, and jam the pipe down inside there and let it set, but what could I say? I did things the hard way. Inside here, all right, there's a 3/4 pipe, okay, between the 1-inch pipe and the 1/2 inch pipe, and separating those are 2 mobius coils, one around the 1/2 inch pipe, one around the 3/4 pipe. Okay, in the base here, they're soldered together, one coil to the other, making the mobius coil, the 2 mobius coils, one. And the one lead I have attached to this rod here, this pipe. The other lead I have attached to this by way of the copper cap, which makes this, completing the circuit. Okay, and just to top it off, I put a zinc cap on there, thinking if I pound a copper rod in the ground, and a couple feet away I pound a zinc rod in the ground, I'll get a 1/2 volt from that. My way of thinking, what the hell, not going to hurt any. This just might boost the energy of this thing, and oddly enough it did. Just the addition of this boosted it. Okay, now previous to that I tried putting a citrine disc on there. That reduced its effectiveness. Don't ask me why. I took it off, replaced it with this, but still needs something. So I dug around, I tried different things. Take a crystal and tape it on there and then try it and see what happens. Let me show you how this thing works. Now just that action right there, I could feel that. The addition of this zinc disc took it from feeling an energy pressure, all right, to actually feeling a pressure that's like pinpoint cold. Real interesting. All right, as far as the passive unit goes, this thing is, this is out of sight. But I found this crystal. Okay, where's my brain? You think I could remember the names of these things? But anyhow, this thing, when I tried it on the end of this, worked great. Okay, and I'm going to fix that on there. In the center of this thing, I have a couple of Herkimer diamonds, and they're going to go in there like that. This thing is going to go on the end here. Let's see, and it's going to complete the circuit. See how it works. I also threw a hediga on there just to make it look good. Okay, and this cord for a handle. That's where the balance is. See? Because before kept doing like that. It just didn't have the balance to it. But when it's all together, even though I have a lot of energy coming out of it right now, the addition of that on the end of that is going to really ramp this up. I imagine you could probably use it for an aura cleanser. Who knows what you do? You're limited by your imagination only. Okay, but I just wanted to show this to you. Let you know what I was getting into. You gotta, when you're not building stills, what are you gonna do? I'll keep you updated on that.